I'm sorry, what? Huh. Huh. I am intrigued. Ah, fuck. They actually did it. Ah, shit. Alright. Talk about that in a second. Excuse me. Warlock. Class group. Mage. Primary ability, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Warlocks quest for knowledge that lies hidden in the fabric of the multiverse. They make pacts with mysterious beings of supernatural power, unlocking magical effects as they pry into the secrets and mysteries of reality. Drawing on the ancient knowledge of beings such as archfey, demons, devils, hags, and alien entities of the farm realm, warlocks piece together arcane secrets to bolster their own power. Warlocks are defined by pacts with otherworldly beings. Most warlocks begin their search for magical power by delving into tomes of forbidden lore, dabbling in invocations meant to attract the power of extraplanar beings, or seeking out places of power where the influence of these beings can be felt. Typically learn their initial spells and boons through bargains with lesser entities or contacting distant planes. Soon enough, though, they are drawn into a binding pact with a more powerful patron. Some warlocks discover sooner or later that this patron is pulling their strings all along, using lesser beings as pawns in their schemes. Contrast to clerics, who are devout servants of the gods they serve, warlocks view their patrons as resources, as means to the end of achieving magical power. Some warlocks respect, revere, or even love their patrons. Some serve their patrons grudgingly, and some seek to undermine their patrons even as they wield the power their patrons have given them. Once a pact is made, a warlock's thirst for knowledge and power can't be slaked with mere study. No one makes a pact with an extraplanar patron without intending to use the power thus gained. Rather, most warlocks spend their days in active pursuit of greater power and deeper knowledge, which typically means some kind of adventure. So, Warlock's always been like that kind of a class that just felt, I don't know, evil to me. Is that weird? Is that weird to say? I don't know. Okay. First of all, let's look at the table. The immediate thing that we notice is they turned Warlock into a half-caster. So I'm going to assume no more short rest shenanigans. We still have invocations, which, as far as I can see, they've actually upped the number, which is funny. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Used to be 555, 666, 777, 888. And here it's just 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. So yeah, okay. Couldn't get to 10. And then cantrips is still the same, and they've mentioned already that they're going to give you Eldritch Blast for free, so I think you get a free cantrip. Spell slots, yeah, I mean, nothing much more to say. Prepared spell seems to be the same, though. Prepared spell seems to be exactly the same as it used to be. Oh no, wait, sorry, small difference. It's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6, 6, 7, 7. Whereas originally it was 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. Yeah, so here they jump by 2 for some weird reason. Okay. And then features, so Pact, Boon, and Spellcasting. Your subclass goes to 3. Invocation still at 2. Feed at 4. 5th gives you Eldritch Invocation. Okay. Subclass feature at 6. Eldritch Invocation. Wait, what? Oh, it just says every single time that you get a new Eldritch Invocation. Okay. It's kind of weird. That's just slightly weird. Contact Patron at 11, which used to be Mystic Arcanum. So Mystic Arcanum has been completely destroyed. Hex Master at 18, which used to be Eldritch Master at 20. Okay. So they've completely reworked this, right? This is like, it's completely fucking gone. They gave you medium armor. Pact boon is moved from 3rd to 1st. Pact magic has now been replaced by spellcasting. Yeah, I'm assuming you're only gonna, yeah. Now caps out at 9. Mystic Arcanum has become an Eldritch Invocation option. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Mystic Arcanum is now an Eldritch Invocation. Okay. Contract Patron. Is this gonna be like fucking, what's it called from Cleric, the level 10? Eldritch Magic, Eldritch Master has been removed since it was based on Pact Master. Pact Magic. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing now, because this is something that I want to know. To create a Warlock, consult the following list which provides hit points, proficiencies, and armor training. Multi-classing. You can... Are we saying Warlocks are going to be able to choose their spellcasting modifier? Because that would be cool. That would be really cool. So wait, hit points still a d8, so that's still the same. So they now get medium armor, which they mentioned. Medium armor has been added. Wisdom, charisma is still the same. Arcana, deception, history, intimidation, investigation, nature, religion, still the same. Simple weapons, still the same. No tools. So that's still the same. So that's good. Okay. Class features. Okay, I'm curious now. I'm gonna be honest. First level, Pact Boon. You form the pact with an otherworldly entity that has bestowed magical powers upon you. You always have Eldritch Blast and Hex prepared, and you choose one of the following boons. Yep. Pact to the Blade, Pact to the Chain, or Pact to the Tongue. So you do choose one. Okay. You determine the identity of the entity and choose its plane of existence. Feynwild, Shadowfell, Outer Plane. Sure. Each boon gives you a choice for the spellcasting ability used by your spellcasting feature. Ah. Okay. And it gives you a pact that you always have prepared. Okay. Okay. So pretty much, so what we're saying is you pick one of the 3 pacts, and that one not only determines the cantrip that you get, but it also determines which 2 spellcasting abilities you can pick from. Because which makes sense, right? Because for Pact of the Tome, for example, Pact of the Tome is kind of a wizard thing where you learn to cast spells, but there's also the wisdom of learning how to use this magic. Pact of the Chain is either you're smart enough to know how to summon a familiar, or you're charismatic enough to have one join your side. And I'm not going to try to explain Pact of the Blade because I don't know. Okay, that's really cool, actually. Okay, hold on. So, delving into Eldritch Secrets, how to cast spells. Okay, so you do... This was the one that I also wanted to see. You know 2 cantrips from the choice from the Arcane spell list. So you can't pick and either of the other 2, is what we're saying here, right? You can't pick 2 pacts, which I think that would have been cool, but I get why. I don't get why, but fuck it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I get it. They're making those cantrips and those spells, like the spells for wizard and sorcerer, they made those in such a way because, simply put, they don't want other classes to pick up those spells. Which is probably the reason they did it. I just don't get why the pacts had to be cantrips. Maybe you no. Probably because they're activatable powers anyway, right? Yeah, okay, maybe. But technically, you get Eldritch Blast, you get a Pact, and then you get 2 more cantrips. So you do get more cantrips. So that's good. I mean, yeah, sure. And then the Warlock table shows you how many spell slots you have. And yeah, so they did make spell slots long restable again. Warlock has been completely changed. So yeah. Number of spells. Whenever that number increases, choose additional spells. So this is, again, whenever you get a Warlock level, you replace a spell. So this is like Sorcerer, same thing. Your spellcasting ability is determined by your Pact, which that one I do think is kind of cool. The fact that you can kind of choose what kind of a Warlock you want to play. Makes it very heavily multi-classable, I would say, but they took away one of the main features for multi-classing, which is, you know, Eldritch Blast. So, I don't know. I do think you're gonna find interesting builds with this. Even if Eldritch Blast doesn't become like a very powerful ability, I still think this is gonna be pretty fucking decent. Eldritch Invocations. So yeah, these are, I'm assuming, still just 2 invocations, which we'll get to later. And whenever you gain a Warlock level, choose one of the invocations you know, replace it with another invocation. Or you can replace an invocation with itself and make a different choice. Sure. And they gave us Fiend as the subclass. Okay. Cool. Cool. Feat F4, Eldritch Invocation. I don't understand why here they specifically have to mention every single time you get an Eldritch Invocation. Because I'm assuming this doesn't mean you get 2. Right? Because it's just literally at every level here where it says, or where your Eldritch Invocations go up, you just get an Eldritch Invocation feature. So, like, I don't understand why that's there. It's never been like that in... Oh, no, wait. For Action Surge, it is. Yeah, okay, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. I find that confusing. I find that very confusing. Because it wasn't like that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like that here. Yeah, it wasn't like that in the original PHB, so that's confusing to me. Subclass at 6, Eldritch Invocation, Feat, Eldritch Invocation, subclass, Contract Patron. Oh, you can cast Contact Other Planes. Sure. You always have Contact Other Planes prepared, but you can only use it to contact your patron. You can cast a spell without expending a spell slot to contract your patron, and you automatically succeed on the spell saving throw. How does Contact Other Planes work again? If my fucking... Oh, God. I think my keyboard needs new batteries. Hold up. Sorry. Okay, my keyboard's dying, so I can't look it up right now. Actually, I can look it up on my laptop. Value. Contact Other Planes. 5e. Let's see. How does this work? You mentally contact a demigod, spirit of a long dead sage, or some other mysterious entity from another plane. Contacting this extraplanar intelligence can strain or even break your mind. Right, when you cast a spell, make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. On a failure, you take 6d6 psychic damage and are insane until you finish a long rest. Okay, so... Okay. And if you're successful, you can ask 5 questions. So you guarantee success on Contact Other Plane. Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay. 11, invocation, feat, invocation, subclass, invocation, feat. Hexmaster. You've mastered the dread application of hexes, allowing you to cast a hex spell without spending a spell slot. I really want you to think about this for a second. Sorcerer, a full caster class at level 18, gets Wish. And gets to use one effective Wish with a lower level spell slot. Warlock gets to cast Hex. It's like... Also, does that mean you also use like the first level version? It does, right? So you're only getting the 1d6 for free. You're getting a 1d... Like, you're getting a bonus action 1d6 damage for free. Feat, epic boon. Ability score you chose for your pact boon increases by 2. Okay. I still think this should just be all any score you want, to be honest, but anyway. Eldritch Invocations. Oh boy. Here's a summoning. Oh my god, they did a lot, I'm assuming. Okay then, let's see. Guiling Implements replaced with Lessons of the first one. Bewitching Whispers has been replaced with Mystic Arcanum. Book of Ancient Secrets has been absorbed by the new Book of Shadows. Yep. Change of Carcery replaced by Mystic Arcanum. Dreadful Word, Mystic Arcanum. Eyes of the Rune Keeper now clarifies that it doesn't decode secret messages. Oh, okay. Favor of the Chainmaster. Sure, Gaze of the Two Minds is now a bonus action instead of an action. That's kind of cool. Gift of the Protectors is from Tasha's. Hexer increases Hex. None of this really tells me anything, does it? Okay, let's just go. Which sight now gives you True Sight? That's kind of cool, actually. And a lot has been replaced by Mystic Arcanum, apparently. Oh yeah, Thief of Five Fates, I think, gave you Bane as a spell. For example. Okay. Thirsting Blade was, I think, the second attack. Invocations are here, right? Wait, what was it called? Thirsting Blade. Yeah, you can attack with your packed weapon twice. So yeah, that's in the cantrip now. Cool.